Welcome to the another episode of Abstract Thesis series. In this series, we are digging deep into the Power BI concepts. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for our new video. Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. We are continuing our Abstract Thesis series and we are continuing with the managed tenant settings. And in the last managed setting, we have told you that we will show you how to get that sensitivity label, and we have explained you that one, but we were unable to show you how you what how it looks like on the Power BI desktop. So I'll just have a look at the Power BI desktop. This is where the sensitivity label has come, and if the sensitivity label has been created, you will be able to apply it. This is how it looks like in Power BI desktop. So if you have watched our last video, if you have not watched, please go ahead and watch it. If you have watched, this is how you're going to get it. Make sure that you create the sensitivity label and enable those settings in the home and security, in the Microsoft Home and Security there, and then you can use it. Now we will jump to the setting which are export and sharing setting. Now these exports and sharing settings are continuously increasing, and the moment you come in here, you might be able to see more settings or less setting depending on what kind of settings are coming in, combining it under there. And so we will not be able to discuss all these settings in one video. We will try to cover up into more than one video. Now, one of the questions which you ask, quite a few times on community is that, how do I share the report with the external user? And we talked about, B2B external access, guest access and all those. So now you have a setting out here. So this setting is basically nothing but Azure B2B external guest setting. So allow Azure Active Directory guest to access the Power BI. So Azure Directory Business B2B guest can access the Power BI and Power BI content such as report, dashboard and apps they have permission to. Now you need to be very careful while enabling because what happens once you send the invitation to the guest, they will become Azure B2B guest in the user organization, and once they accept the invitation. Now they will appear in the people picker list, and even if the setting is disabled, they will continue to have access to whatever content they have. And so that's something you need to be pretty careful. And the Azure Power BI conditional access policy setting is the one which you can look at it for this one to control it out. So basically you need to be a little bit more cautious when you are doing this. So there is B2B settings which are available. You can find out those and make sure that you are enabling that Azure B2B guest. And then once that setting is enabled, you can enable it. You can enable it here, and then you can give it to entire organization specific set of user who can enable this. Now who can share the report? This setting is enable, and that will allow you to share it with the external user. But who can give that? All the organization people can do, specific organization people give, except some security groups can give. That is the setting. This is now. So if you have Azure B2B Active Directory, then if you are allowed to email to external guests, you will be able to use this. Now invite external user to your organization. Now what is this setting? User can invite the external user to the organization through Power BI sharing permission and experience dashboard report. Once invited external, you become the part of the Active Directory B2B. That's what I was telling you. Now this is what is allowing you to whether you can share or not. Allow Azure Directory guest user to access Power BI. This is enabling it. Now this is inviting to. So there are settings which are splitting. Okay, this is allowing user to Active Directory guest to access Power BI. This is to allow. This is to share. Okay. So invite external guest will happen. Now once you give that, you will be able to analyze. So there's a little bit of difference. Now this setting has been improved upon over a period of time and broken into multiple pieces. Allow Active Directory guest user to edit and manage the content. Now this is something which is you need to be very careful while providing it. One of the newer setting which has been given, the user can invite the Active Directory B2B guest user to edit and manage the content in the workspace inside the organization. Now, this is basically something where users will be able, the external user will be able to modify the content. And please remember, they are able to modify the content inside the workspace. It is just not about the dashboard or reports. It's, they can manage the content in the workspace. So, and who should be given that? This setting should be aligned with your organization security policy, because if your organization is allowing external user to have that access, then only you should be going ahead and giving that access. So little bit of care is required in this kind of access, if you ask me, because external people will have access for the internal stuff. Now show Azure Active Directory guest list in the selected one. Now how would I assign? That's the question. So question here is, do we want our list to show those external user which can be assigned? So when searching of the people in Power BI list, and when we try to assign a report, we see the list of the people. Now, should that include the guest list or not? So this setting will enable, now we have enabled this setting. It means, the user will be able to see the external guests. Now who can see that list? The entire organization, the specific set of user, and except the specific people in the security group. Okay. Now these are the things which is basically enabled. So now there are few settings. Now if you see, one, allow Azure Active Directory guest to access Power BI. This is the permission. Then invite, this is another permission where you can invite. Third is Active Directory guest to edit, means edit permission. And the fourth one is how can we see those users. So there are 4 settings in all in respect to Active Directory external user, and allowing external user the access of Power BI content. So if you are the one looking to allow users to give the access on Power BI content, these are the settings. So please go ahead and try these things out, and do let us know what do you feel about these settings. Are they sufficient enough, or there should be more granular settings to achieve these tasks? We will look forward for your suggestions. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Keep watching, keep asking questions in comments, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new videos. Thank you.